Things will be heating up pretty soon.
Oh, yeah.
Before we get to that, let's start with how your day began, and it was pretty cool.
It definitely was. The weather was just right enough that I was able to fly over the Columbia River Gorge with past Chief Meteorologist Natasha Stimbach, allowing us to capture these shots over the skies of the Pacific Northwest. Just truly magnificent views out there, and we also got to thank MV Adventures for allowing us to take their aircraft up as well. But boy, a lot easier of a sight to see the waterways of the Columbia River Gorge and also the magnificent waterfalls like Multnomah Falls seen there off in the distance. After our daytime high temperatures managed to warm back up into the mid-70s for us, 83 degrees is where we typically should be sitting, so nearly 10 degrees cooler as opposed to what typically is seen for the beginning of August, making for some great sunset views and moon rises there out over downtown Portland from earlier this evening, as we now have those clear skies and temperatures into the low 60s at this hour. And that goes just the same for much of the I-5 corridor. 50s for the coastline, also seeing the mild conditions east of the Cascades as the winds are out the north-northwest anywhere from about 3 to 6 miles per hour. Clearing skies, that's the name of the game after we managed to fill up the bucket out towards Kelso Longview by just a couple of 100ths of an inch earlier in the day. Now we prepare for the ridge of high pressure to bring back the summer-like temperatures back in western Oregon, southwest Washington. That's where the heat will peak Sunday into Monday. So those are going to be the two hottest days where we're talking about highs back into the mid-90s. Well above the average of 83 degrees for this time of year, but you'll notice not breaking any records for us as we cool things off rapidly by the end of the week. So an extreme heat watch, it is in effect from Sunday into Monday. We could poke our head above the 100-degree mark as our overnight lows could fall as low as just about 70 degrees. So staying hydrated, wearing the light-colored loose-fitting clothing, and taking frequent breaks indoors is going to be a must. All right, let's time everything out here with our futurecast. Clear skies, they remain tonight. Maybe waking up with a few morning clouds before the sunshine takes back over, warming those temperatures slowly into the low 80s, and then by Saturday, just some high, thin cirrus clouds, so not putting a damper on your sunshine as we do anticipate the dry skies to take us through much of next week. That's where a rain deficit has flipped, now turned to a surplus of more than 3/10 of an inch. But when we look at the year to date, that's where we still hold on to the rain deficit of 2 3/4 of an inch. So it's no surprise that with our latest drought monitor, the Willamette Valley still under severe drought, just the same with the Blue Mountains, as extreme drought still resides in the far northeast corner of our state. All right, tonight we dry things out. We'll see a few clouds move in here and there as we fall to the mid-50s. 82 degrees, that is the end goal for tomorrow. We could wake up with just a few more clouds, more sunshine by the afternoon and evening hours, but we've gone ahead, highlight Sunday and Monday. That's because the high heat, extreme heat watch in effect for those 2 days as the peak of the heat does arrive with the mid-90s. Very low relief from the heat during the overnight time frame before we slowly cool things back, increase the cloud coverage. And 1 week from today, well, we could be talking about a hit and miss rain shower or two and cooler temperatures in the upper 70s. So it's been a roller coaster ride over the past week, and we're just going to keep that trend going over the next 7 days.
I'm just not used to August being that way. At least,
no.
Yeah, right? So it's a little more steady. So,
but we'll take the highs and the lows.
Yeah, it keeps it interesting.
It does.
All right, thanks, Josh. Hey, we've got Brenna over.